First time. First time in 18 years. We're going to play Europa League football. I don't remember watching Barcelona ever in the Europa League. I've been a fan since 2014, 13. Since that time, I've only seen dominating Barcelona teams. Then came a time, tough period, where we lost, and we kept on losing, but we were winning titles till then. And at that time, I still remember the words of Messi. He said, further down the line, when you remember those times, you will understand winning 8 league titles in 12 years was not an easy task. And it is true. Now, under Ernesto Valverde, we were bagging title after title, and yet our demand, yet, as Barcelona, we always want to win. And at that stage, it seemed like Champions League was the only remaining trophy. Then came a time under Setien, we got bashed 8-2. Then we thought Koeman's going to come, a new era is going to begin at the club. Again, the same old thing. We win a Copa del Rey, we bottled La Liga, and then an humiliation from PSG in the Champions League. Then next summer, you let Griezmann go, you let Messi go, and then times are really, really, really tough for Barcelona fans. I mean, every year after that, humiliation, you think it's going to be done, it's going to be over this year, we're going to get over it, and we're going to come back stronger next season, compete again. Not happening. Not happening. It's that glimmer of hope has been damaged forever with this defeat. And I mean, whom to blame? I can't blame Xavi. He got I mean, might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Xavi got his tactics right today. He showed he wants to play a certain type of football, and doesn't matter if you're getting bashed 3-0, 1-0, winning 1-0, winning 2-0, or drawing 0-0. He's not changing his style. That's one thing that I expect from Xavi being a Barcelona coach, and I can't really blame him. He doesn't have any players. He doesn't have wingers at all. You don't have an option. You Even if Memphis Depay is playing poorly, you don't have an option. You don't have players on the bench who can play, and so you have to play him. You have to fit him into the tactics. You don't have an option. And in yesterday's game, I mean, the performance was utterly poor. Not in terms of tactics, but in terms of players. Only notable people who tried to do something in the game. Dembele missed a big chance, of course. I mean, Dest, how is he a right back? Mingueza, again, such an immature performance from Mingueza as well. Obviously, not his fault. He's not a left back. We don't have another left back in the squad. Again, nothing Xavi can do about it. Then Longley and PK. I mean, terrible, terrible performance. And please, if you care even a little about the club, just leave. Please. Come on. It's high time now. And I'm not being. I mean, what do I say? There's nothing more I can say. Araujo was a beast yesterday. The way he put himself out there, showing. I mean, he was one of the positive signs. Frankie De Jong had a better game than Gavi as well. I mean, nothing else much to talk about. Busquets as well. I mean, anyone who's been watching my channel for quite some time will pretty sure know I would be the biggest Sergio Busquets fan out there. One of the biggest Sergio Busquets fans out there. But I mean, it's time now. Europa League. Oof, that's another elephant in the room that we need to address. But yesterday's performance, terrible. And before continuing on the Barcelona front, I mean, what a performance from Thomas Muller and the young boy Jamal Musiala. I mean, nobody could get the ball off him. What a performance from him as well. And of course, Bayern much deservingly going top of the group along with Benfica. I mean, Benfica, GG's to them as well. Sticking up 2-0 victory against Dynamo Kiev. Go through to the next round of the Champions League. Europa League. Thursday nights of. Oh, I mean, come on. Thursday night football, Xavi and his boys till the rest end of the season, and even in La Liga, things aren't looking quite well. We're much closer to the relegation zone than we are to the top of the table. Things need to drastically change. I mean, drastically change. I mean, next match I do. I mean, if next match against Osasuna, I don't want to see PK and Longley starting. I mean, even Ter Stegen, yesterday's game. Oh my God, Mark Andre Ter Stegen, please. We need a new keeper. Time's up for Mark Andre Ter Stegen. We need new blood in this side. And I don't want to see the same Busquets and the PKs and the Longleys and the Albas starting next game. Give Balde a chance. Give those young boys. Play Mingueza at centre back. Play Araujo at centre back. I mean, give those boys a chance. Let them make mistakes and learn. And not these guys making the same mistakes again and again and again. I mean, it's high time now that we start making changes. And in terms of frontline as well, drop. I mean, Ray Manaj, he had an excellent preseason. Now where is he? He's gone. Alex Collado, I mean, Koeman ruined that boy. Alex Collado, you need right wingers. Where's Alex Collado? You have Alex Collado, but you can't register him. Then you have the young boy Yusuf Demir, who had an impressive preseason. Then you don't give him chances. Then you say we don't have wingers. Then you loan out Francisco Trincao. I don't understand what happened. But now Xavi is here. One thing I'm positive about, he's sticking to the guns. He knows what he wants to do and he is sticking by that. And next game, please, I don't want to see the same old Barca again. Whatever it is, Europa League, no Europe, or Champions League, always with the team. You know, and of course, we play Osasuna next. And as I've repeatedly said in this video, we seriously need new blood. And I hope to see that straight away from the next game. And Europa League is not going to be easy as well. There are some banging teams which have a awesome chance of winning Europa League. There's flying West Ham, there's Leicester, there's Napoli, and then there's Haaland's Dortmund, and then there's so many good teams left in this competition. Winning this competition is also not going to be easy. So it's a real test again for Xavi. And as he said in his press conference, this is the level that we are at and I am not happy. And nobody is happy with that level. Let's hope and pray we get back to the level that we've known our club has been at. The levels that we've been used to seeing at Barcelona. And until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.